No player is bigger than the club, as Sir Alex Ferguson once famously quoted, and that is still true to this day. And we are seeing this happen right now at Manchester United with Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, I had made a video earlier about Ronaldo and hopefully that he would come to Chelsea at some point, but after watching this and seeing him do an interview with Piers Morgan, really just makes me have a whole different perspective for this player, and there's multiple reasons why, and we will get into that. The first thing is that Ronaldo obviously thought about doing this interview with Piers Morgan way in advance. This wasn't like they just ran into each other on the street to say, hey, Ronaldo, let's have an interview. We should talk a little bit. No, Ronaldo obviously went out of his way to make sure that he had Piers Morgan interview him so he could talk about all the issues that he's been having at United. Now, yes, granted, things have not been very sunny at Manchester United for Ronaldo. That is understandable with his age, with the transition of the manager, and all these things happening at this club, not making the Champions League. I do understand having a player be upset with things that are going on, but you signed for this club. You knew exactly what you were signing up for. You knew that this club was in transition, and you knew there was going to be multiple hiccups throughout the seasons, and that's where they are right now. Now, on top of that, what we are seeing is that Manchester United really do not need Ronaldo anymore. Yes, he did help them last season. Let's get that out of the way. He definitely helped them last season, and obviously before he left for Real Madrid, he was a huge player at Manchester United, but that is in the past. That has happened. We will acknowledge that, but that has happened. We are now looking at the present and the future, and right now, Ronaldo himself is not doing any service to help his cause or United right now by having this interview. This makes me think about Romelu Lukaku last season with Chelsea, and we all know how that went. This completely obliterated his whole relationship with the club, not just with the manager, with Thomas Tuchel, but with the whole club itself, with all the players in the locker room. Because when you go and have an interview like this, you're really putting a massive target on your back, telling all the players that, hey, I'm not feeling right. I feel like I'm not being treated right. Things should change for me, not the club, not for you, because I am not happy with what's going on. And therefore, any player right now at Manchester United most likely is seeing this and are going to start turning their backs on Ronaldo and say, we've had enough. The same thing that happened with Romelu Lukaku. And when they sent them out on loan back to Inter Milan, and things just obviously have not been working out with him, and that's a whole different video. But with Ronaldo, I do not think he will play for Manchester United after the World Cup. Whether he actually is sold or not, that is up for debate. But really, the big takeaway is that Ronaldo pretty much shot himself in the foot having this interview, because after Manchester United go on to beat Fulham with Fergie time magic, and I hate it as much as all other fans hate it except for Manchester United fans, he goes in, drops the interview with Piers Morgan, and therefore, again, this is just a massive bombshell for not only the club, but for Ronaldo. And it talks about that he has been disrespected. And I do not understand where the disrespect is. He's walked off the pitch before getting subbed in against Tottenham. He's done other things countless times against Manchester United. And I feel like Manchester United has gone above and beyond to do everything they can for this player, and yet somehow it still does not satisfy this player. And at this point, like I said, they're doing better without him and do not need his drama to affect this entire club. Which brings me to the point of, I do not see any clubs actually picking this player up. And now looking at back to Thomas Tuchel not wanting to bring Ronaldo in when Todd Boehly came in as the new owners at Chelsea, looks a lot more understanding of why Thomas Tuchel did not want him. And I need to give Thomas Tuchel some credit for that. Obviously, it did not work out for him at Chelsea because everyone wanted Ronaldo at that time, myself included. But it looks like he was making the right decision. And hopefully, like I said, Ronaldo does not find his way coming to Chelsea during the winter in the January transfer window, because we do not need this player. We already have issues with our attacking third, with players not actually going and getting the ball or doing anything on the pitch. We already have those players. We do not need another player who's on massive wages to come to this club and do the exact same thing. So hopefully, Chelsea does not make the mistake in signing Ronaldo in the January transfer window. Hopefully, Manchester United can deal with this themselves, whether they do sell him to a different club. But as a Chelsea fan, I do not want to see him in London or being a Blue, and hopefully you agree with me with that. So that is all I have for you today on this video with Cristiano Ronaldo. Comment down below what you think about the Ronaldo saga that's been going on at United. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that. That is it, and I will see you next time.